and welcome to the Bot Box. No, I am absolutely not kidding here. Weeliwako is a Thwackbot whose axle was made from a beer barrel, presumably without the beer in, with a triangular weapon. It was actually one of two Thwackbots in its heat, the very first heat of Series 3 of Robot Wars. The other Thwackbot there was future Grand Finalist Stinger. Weeliwako drew box on wheels armed with a spike Brimher in its very first fight. The battle started slowly. Neither robot was likely to break the land speed record for robots, and all attacks were missing. Then Brimher gave Weeliwako a push, which woke Weeliwako up enough for it to escape in its attacks to finally find their mark. So did Brimher's, though, and it pushed Weeliwako into a wall. This was not a good thing for Brimher, as Weeliwako gave Brimher a good whacking for its trouble. So Brimher tried to push Weeliwako into Killalot. This did not go down well with the Weeliwako as it pushed back. Alas, Killalot was in hot pursuit, and soon Weeliwako had a house robot to fight. But Thwackbot's efforts were not in vain, as Brimher got stuck on the flame pit, where it died. After Brimher tangled with the house robots, Cease was called, and Weeliwako went through, puncture and all. Next up was Boxy Lifter Mace 2, which had already beaten the aforementioned Stinger. Being quicker than Brimher, Mace 2 gave Weeliwako a flick and sent it to shunt, but Weeliwako escaped. After a few nudges, Weeliwako was sent to Sergeant Bash. Once more, Weeliwako escaped, only had to have an encounter with Oblivion, got sent back to Sergeant Bash, thanks Mace 2, and on escaping Sergeant Bash again, had another close call with Killalot. However, that just led to it having Mace 2 to deal with. Weeliwako got sent to a flame pit and then argued with a wall for hitting Mace 2 twice. Mace 2 got away and started pushing Weeliwako around the arena on and off. Oh, and into the pit. However, even there, Weeliwako was not safe. So Killalot came along, plucked Weeliwako out of Oblivion, and carried it over the flame pit, where Killalot toasted Weeliwako as though it were a marshmallow. It didn't return after that. Weeliwako actually didn't have the potential to go further than it did, but it does have its place in the annals of Thwackbot history as the first Thwackbot to win a fight on Robot Wars, before even Stinger did. It's just no Stinger, and it didn't have the power. The team knew it. Had they returned, maybe they could have had a more powerful Weeliwako. We don't know. But it's no Stinger. Will Stinger be next though? It's time to find out. And the next robot is Thunderpants. Now, with a name like this, Underpants, don't get your hopes up. Well, not because of the name. You will see why. Until next week, Callison244.